Hello my nostalgic friends, I'm here with the review of the OM3 from OM System. This is the digital micro four thirds mirrorless camera with the retro design. This is the design of an older Olympus from the film era. This is the OM1. I have also the OM3. I will make a video about the aesthetics in deep review, but in this video I want to make a review and to share with you what I like and what I dislike about this camera. I used this camera for 3 weeks. Now I have to turn back to OM System. Thanks a lot for sending me this camera, and they don't pay me to talk about that. If the camera is good, I will tell you it's good. If it's not good, it's not good, okay? Easy peasy. Okay, let's get started. The first thing that I like are the JPEGs. This camera is fantastic to shoot a lot of pictures, to come back home, to sit down and watch the pictures because they are ready to see, to print, to do what you want, but you don't have to open Lightroom, Photoshop, etc. and edit your photos. And this is a nice thing for me, which I don't have a lot of time to spend on editing pictures, and I don't like to edit pictures. I prefer to have a camera which is ready to shoot like this one. You can set your art profiles. We have got a lever here like the Olympus Pen F, as you can see. And you can set the art profile, the mono profile. You can deeply, you have got a lot of settings. And when you shoot, the JPEGs are ready. A thing that I noticed, JPEGs are pretty heavy. 10 megabytes, okay, are heavier than my Nikon ZF, which is full frame. And that shows us the fact that there are a lot of information inside the JPEGs, okay? And this is good. Another thing that I like are black and white pictures. I'm not a big fan of black and white. It's easy to shoot in black and white. Objectively, okay, everything you shoot in black and white, it will come good picture, okay, because it's easy. You don't have colors which distract from the subject. You need only one subject, some shadow, some highlight, and the black and white, wow, it's beautiful. But this camera makes really beautiful black and whites, okay. I enjoy shooting black and white. Usually I don't shoot, I don't like it, but with this camera the black and white are good, and I will show you some examples. Another thing that I like, it's comfortable camera to use, okay, in these 3 weeks no issues. I use this dial with my finger to hold, and it's really light camera. I carry with me really easily every day in my bag. Wherever I go, the camera is with me. This is a nice thing because the best camera is the camera that you have with you, okay? Another thing that I don't like about the holding the camera is this small thing here. We have got here some smussatura in Italian. Here it's curvy, as you can see, and here is really sharp, okay? They make this different, he's sharper, and here is where you put your fingers, okay? And sometimes, okay, sometimes if you use a lot the camera, it's a little bit sharper for your fingers. This is a small thing, but actually it's a little uncomfortable, okay? And I told you this thing. Okay, the optical stabilization. We have got, sorry, not optical, we have got in-body stabilization, okay? Micro four thirds, stacked sensor, 20 megapixel, and I like the stabilization of this sensor because it's really precise. You can set your stabilization on your vintage lenses with the dot, okay? I can use really precise stabilization with all my vintage lenses. Look at that, how beautiful. You can get also aperture diaphragm with this lens because OM System and Olympus doesn't have aperture rings, and you can set really precise your stabilization. I had the 17.5 millimeters 0.95 Weiklanda, and with the older Olympus EM5 Mark II, I can set the 0.5, okay? Really bad thing, but with this camera you can set the dot, the 0.5, okay, 17.5, and this is nice because you have got more accurate stabilization, and I like this thing. A thing that I like, you can have a customizable menu. The last page of the menu, I show you, I have got here in Italian, but the last page you can customize and you can put your information, okay. And this is nice because, for example, I set my lenses, okay, my manual lenses. And when you put a vintage lens, you can set your lens with the name, with the aperture, and with the focal length. And this is nice because when you write the JPEGs, you can see the info, and actually the optical stabilization, the in-body stabilization will be set for that focal length. This is really comfortable, and as the menu personalization, you can have your own page of menus. Another thing that I really like is the battery. We have got the same battery of the OM1 Mark II, which is more than 2200 milliampere hours, which are a lot. I charged one or twice in 3 weeks this camera. Okay, I don't make videos, but the battery is really long. You can shoot a lot of pictures. Thumbs up for that. I think another thing good, it's the switch on. It's really fast to switch on the camera. Okay, look at that, it's off. Now it's on. It's pretty fast. It's not as fast as vintage reflex, but it's pretty fast. Another thing that it's not really fast is the autofocus, especially I think with this lens. Okay, this is the 17 1.8 from Olympus, which is incredible sharp, incredible good lens. I love this lens. It's full built by metal, but the autofocus is not really fast. It's blinking. Okay, it's like focus, focus. Sometimes I lose my subject because okay, I focus on. I expect more from a $2,000 camera, but maybe it's the lens, because with the 35-100 f2 vintage adapted, it's faster, really faster than this one. Maybe it's the lens the problem, not the camera. Okay, what else? We don't have manual gears, okay, manual dials. As you can see, I don't have ISO, I don't have shutter speed, I don't have aperture ring. Why, OM system, did you do that? Why did you do that? We have got this useless here, do you see, picture and video dial, which I don't use in 3 weeks. The only thing that I do with this is playing when the camera is switched off. Oh, really nice. And when I switch on the camera, I try to shoot, but doesn't shoot because it was on video, okay? But it's useless. Here you can put a really nice ISO dial, but you don't. Why? We don't have a shutter speed dial. I don't understand why. And we don't have also the aperture ring. But as I told you, you can use vintage lenses, which has a really nice aperture dial. Okay. Anyway, so close to be perfect, but not. Anyway, what else to say? Yeah, the switch on off, it's really uncomfortable because it's here on the left. You have to use your left hand. You can use also this lever here to switch on and off the camera, but actually it's pretty small and it's really inside the camera. As you can see, it's hard to reach, and actually it's not as sharp as these dials, which are really more grippy. This one, it's not. Uncomfortable on off camera. Peccato. What else to say? The touchscreen, it's good touchscreen, but it's not multi-touch. Why it's not? I show you. Okay, this is one picture of a beautiful person. I can double tap to zoom. Okay, as you can see, it's not really fast, but I can't zoom with 2 fingers. Why? I can do on my icon. Why I can do here? I don't understand. It's really uncomfortable to can't zoom with 2 fingers like your phone. It's fast with the 2 gears here. It's fast, okay, but no multi-touch. Peccato. But another thing nice is you have live NDs, okay? You can simulate an ND filter, and you have got the graduated ND, okay? Like you can shadow only the sky or any portion of your image. I don't use those things, but you have if you want. And this confirms that you can use this camera without using Lightroom. Really nice. Okay, what else to say? The JPEGs are really good. As I told you, I like the pictures, and the most important thing is the result. And another thing that I like is a camera that I want to carry with me. it's important. Some cameras like the ZF, which I love the ZF, but I don't want to carry with me. Okay, I don't know why. Maybe it's because it's heavy, it's big, I don't know. But this one, it's fine to use. It's fine to carry with me, and I like I like to use a lot. I use with a lot of lenses, like the vintage reflex lenses, as you can see. Ta-da! This is equivalent to 80 to 300. I use on my A400. As you can see, this is a reflex. I enjoy using vintage lenses with autofocus. It's really fine, and the camera works really, really well. In the end, this camera, I tell you to buy or not. Depends. 200 euros are a lot of money, but all manufacturers are starting to rise up the prices. Then it's not something strange, because all camera cost now about 2000 euros, which is really a lot. But actually it's a new camera. You are buying a new camera with the last technology, and it's fine. It's really good, takes really good pictures, it's built well. I don't have any reason to not recommend you this camera, okay? It's fine. But if you're asking me, you can buy something else with less money? Yes, you can buy a lot of good cameras without spending a lot. Actually, I prefer using a $300 cameras with the vintage lenses adapted than buy a new $2,000 camera. But this is me. Maybe you like to have something new and something unique like this camera, because there are not Micro Four Thirds cameras like this one with the JPEGs good as this one. Yeah, there is Fujifilm with film simulation, but actually I owned the X Pro 2, the X-T2, the X-T10, a lot of Fujis, but the film simulation are not as good as the profiles pictures of this camera. This camera makes really finished and good JPEGs, and this is, for me, it's really important, and that's why I think this camera is really good and unique. Well, depends of you. If money, it's not a problem. If you buy this camera, it's good, okay? Olympus can make better, OM system can make better. Yes, of course, they can put here a better viewfinder. It's not the best viewfinder that you ever seen. The OM1 has one better. They can put dials, manual dials, okay? It's not perfect like any camera in the market, but actually it's good for what it is. Okay, let me know in the comments if you like it or not. Those are my impression. Those are my pictures. I like the pictures. All pictures that you see in this video are straight out of camera. No editing. I don't touch any of those pictures, and the results are good. And I think the pictures talk for themselves, okay? Then let me know if you think it's worth. For me, it's a good camera, and we will see in the next video. I hope you stay safe, you enjoyed pictures, and bye bye.